In House of the Dragon, as Lord Corlys, you play a father in denial about quite a few things, including your son's sexuality and the paternity of your grandchildren. You're strong-willed, but you seem to fiercely love your family. I guess I was right about that. And you experience quite a bit of tragedy in the process. Um, the way that Corlys responds to Laenor's sexuality is not unlike the way in which some parents today struggle with accepting their children's truth. How did you determine how Lord Corlys was going to approach these issues?
I think that's another good question. You guys do go deep there. Okay, I think one thing we have to bear in mind is the context and the time. Supposedly, it's fantasy, of course, but the time that this is supposed to take place. So I'm going to give an answer that I've never really thought about, so it might go all over the place, but if it gets boring, please stop me.
Oh, it's okay.
There was a time in this country, in England, where male-on-male relationships were seen as part of growing up. So in the fee-paying schools, what we call public schools, I guess you call them private schools, it was common to happen because the ancient Greeks did it. And so it was like a thing that you did. And so there is I don't know what episode it is, but there is a line where I say something like, he's young, he'll grow out of it. It's a very common thing in this country. And that's why I saw it. That all of that stuff, as far as Corlys is concerned, all of that stuff, him with these other boys, that's just childish shit. But when it comes time to do his duty, he will do his duty, and he will prepare the heir and the spare, because that's what you're supposed to do. Never mind all this frivolous crap. And I think that's as far as his understanding of it goes. Now, I don't know whether I can say that I can excuse Corlys for it, because I'm looking at it from today's eyes, and we know so much more. So I'm playing him, so I'm going to be a little more sympathetic to him than I am to a parent that I come across today who is like that. You know what I mean? Because I think we know enough now today for us to be able to say, and again, I speak as someone who doesn't have children, I don't know about you guys, that you would think to yourself, well, I just want my child to be happy and safe.
Yeah.
And one of the things that makes us happy is to be our authentic selves, as you said, I should be at the beginning of this thing. Yeah. So I think I try, as an actor, portraying that part, I just thought to myself, well, he would just think, no, this is what we do. Yeah, of course, men have slept with men for years. Of course, they've done that. But when it comes down to the facts and preserving the family name, well, there's only one way you do that, and he will do it. There was a scene, it got cut from the scene. There was a section that got cut from the scene from the episode. I don't know the numbers of the episodes, but the episode where it was the wedding or the pre-wedding.
Okay.
Where his lover is killed. And I think in the episode, we cut from I think he's just on the floor, Laenos is on the floor crying over his lover's corpse. But we actually shot, and it was a suggestion that I made. I said to the director, Claire, I'm going to do this thing. She said, yeah, sure. I actually grabbed him, dragged him up onto his feet, and marched him to the princess. And was basically like, you're the fucking marry her, do it.
Right.
But I guess time constraints meant they couldn't use that. And I thought that was the cruelty of Corlys. Yeah. That was the thing of, I don't care what you think and what your feelings are. You're going to do this thing because you're going to get us closer to the crown. And I guess it was time constraints, but I wish I had, because it would have shown a slightly darker side to Corlys, really.
I would have loved to have seen that. Y'all, hey, listen, y'all heard it here. Like that would have been amazing. Yeah, damn. Thank you for that answer. Thank you for the thoughtfulness that you put into that.